I'm just gonna get on to it about my latest rant because I had shared my opinion about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I'm just gonna run into the names. Rick James, Barry White, Ohio players, the Commodores New Edition should all be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Cameo, probably so too. Heat Wave, probably so too. You know, it's a travesty when I think about how they ignore uh, the funk R&B acts who've been sampled. Don't give me this as rock and roll is popular music. It is popularity. Make it make sense. If you are being sampled, you being looped, you being covered, that's popular music. If your music is commercials, I say Rick James music's commercial. I say Barry White's commercials. I say the Ohio Players commercials, the Commodores commercials. Come on now. New Edition's got 15 different acts in one. What have we been saddled with? What have we been saddled with? We've seen a lot of generic acts who've been getting put in and corny acts given love, but they want to be funny with what they do. And they made it a point to not bring in R&B acts on purpose, funk acts, because style of music, and they do it all the time to just kind of like thumb their nose at, it's just hard to digest and to take, but it's just one of those things that you just kind of like just you hear about it, you see about it. Doesn't mean it ain't frustrating. It's very frustrating, but I just thought I would put that out there because I'm trying to say yes, all these acts should be in. There should not be any questions. You contribute. Why did they wait so long when they do certain things too? You know, common sense stuff, you know. And, I watch the people that go in. Ain't no Mary J. Blige supposed to go in before these acts I mentioned. Ain't no Tribe Called Quest. None of the hip hop acts should go in before none of these acts that I mentioned. None of them. None of them. Because these acts were before them and had more impact. Yes, New Edition had more impact than the only hip hop act that I could think of that you could say that probably had as much impact, more impact than New Edition at the time you make a case for Run DMC. That's about it. Not LL. That took time. Can't name none of them. Because New Edition was already established legendary. They had big hits, big songs, and they had spun off acts. Before you get to talking to me about Public Enemy or NWA, Bobby Brown had two records out on the streets. BBD was coming up next. All that was in full swing. So how you gonna put someone in before those guys who then had multiple careers? Make it make sense. And again, it's a travesty. It is racial, and it is a joke. It's a joke of what they've done because it's musicality that has been sacrificed. And there's a lot of acts that deserve to have been in. We shouldn't even be having a discussion. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is an amalgam of all things that are popular music, which it is all popular music. Hip hop is pop music. R&B is pop music. Country music is pop music. Oh, when Taylor Swift goes into the Hall of Fame, and she done dabbled in it. Ray Charles is the cornerstone of all that. So you should understand why they put labels on things, but when it suits them, they got a way of kind of like, oh well, it was to this or it was to that, but yet the songs go in full conglomerate. Rick James was full conglomerate. Super Freak been resampled and reused from a You Can't Touch This to this music was used by a who's who. So if you put Jay-Z in and you don't put Rick James in, you contradict yourself. Just like if you put LL Cool J in and you don't put Rick James in, you contradict yourself. You see how I just use him as an example? And Barry White was bigger than Rick James. He ain't in either. The Ohio Players Fire is used by Gordon Ramsay for TV shows. Are you kidding me? Song's been sampled, used, loop. Funky Worm by Ohio Players been used sample for the whole G-Funk era for Dr. Dre and make it make sense how they go into the hall before that. With Junie Morrison. Slave and Steve Arrington should be in the Hall of Fame too. Cameo. If you have pop cultural impact songs, etc., because we're not operating out of a fullness at all. And why they gotta wait 30, 50 years to get Dionne Warwick in, and how they did the Spinners last year, and how they doing Cool in the Game. I'm glad Cool in the Gang is in, but they smiling and being all cool. I'm not smiling and being all cool with it. I got a problem with it because I think Common Sense Act should have been in, and people that have been sampling and looping and living off of them gotta wait their turn. Your impact ain't better than them. Who are you trying to kid with this nonsense? And I got another video coming about that. So please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay broke, stay well, stay on point, stay woke. And my point is this. Yeah, I'm talking about the R&B black acts I mentioned should have been in the Hall of Fame, and I want to know why they not. And I don't want anybody talking about, oh, well, it's because of this. No, they choose and they move the rim. So when you get ready to shoot on the rim mysteriously keeps going up. So they keep trying to make the rim higher, so you can't get your shot off. But they put people that they want to put in, and it's a mockery of how they're doing it. And I'm calling out the hypocrisy. I'm out.